Yo, what's up YouTube? What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in today, man. Today we are checking out a donation request that came through. We're going to go ahead and read it off and get right into this one. Hopefully you guys had a great New Year and a Merry Christmas and all that other good stuff. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what we got right here. It says, "Hi Sean, Happy New Year to you and your family. It's great when everyone is home during the holidays. I look forward to your reaction when you get to it." Oh, this is one that I was saying, hey, it might take a little bit. So let's get into the original request. And yes, Happy New Year as well to everybody. It says, "Hi Sean, I would love for you to react to the 11 o'clock Tick Tock by U2. That sounds like an Elvis title to me. 11 o'clock Tick Tock Jailhouse Rock. You know what I mean? So, but this one right here, U2. So it says it's live from the Red Rocks. This is the old school U2 I fell in love with. During this song, Bono pulls a girl up on the stage to dance with him. He used to do this at all of the U2 concerts. Nowadays, he either invites a girl up to dance or to play guitar. This video will show you what their style was back then. I hope you like it." I love that kind of energy from bands. My very first concert, I got to see it in multiple instances. One where one of the bands playing up there pulled up a gang of people to sing the chorus. Like there's background on the live or on the recorded track where they're saying we are the youth of the nation, right? POD song. And it's like a chorus of people singing that in the background. He literally pulled up a gang of people out of the audience to stand on stage and sing that part over and over in the back. It was pretty cool. So it always made me wonder how much of that stuff is like staged, if ever, right? Because we do see bands, we've probably all seen it, where a band pulls somebody up to play a guitar part for one of the songs. I'm wondering how much, if they're ever staged. I would like to think most of it is not staged and it's like legit. It probably all is. It's probably all legit. That's just a lot of faith you're putting into somebody to actually know your song through and through and play and not mess up with jitters, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and dive into this one. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Hopefully everyone's doing good out there, man. Let's go ahead and see what U2's offering up right here. Here we go. I wonder if it's politically charged songs. Like world affairs or something. I wish I could sing.
Hold on.
That's wild. Oh, dude. That is good stuff.
Thank you. Good night.
So cool. So cool. Love it. Love this performance. Love that. Oh, that's a good energy song. It's so nice. He's got such a great voice. Like, I absolutely wish I had just an ounce of being able to sing. Like, I don't even want to do karaoke. That's how much I don't like singing. You know what I mean? But I love this, man. It's just so effortless for him. It looks blistering cold out there. I don't know about blistering, but it looks pretty cold. But they do just fine. You get that energy flowing, that blood flowing, man. You're hot up there. He's practically probably burning up. You know what I mean? The lights help that are coming down from the stage, the energy that you're putting out there is going to keep you nice and warm. But it looks cold with the amount of breath that you can see out in the air. So that's one thing. But yeah, he sings great. The energy of the song, man, it's just it kind of has this garage edge to me that you can almost just imagine chilling on your block with your friends, have the garage door up, and they're just performing as a band there, but a really good band, right? A worthy of world touring band, apparently with U2. I'm not talking about most of our friends' bands where they can't even hold the same note together. But no, you know what I mean? It's got this real feel of the streets on the song, with the guitar and the drum and the bass. Just it feels raw. It doesn't feel heavily produced. It doesn't feel like all the corporate heads were involved in the engineering of this. It sounds close to home, if that makes sense to a lot of people. So I really like that energy of the music. His singing is just flawless, man. He's so good on the microphone. And then yeah, I really love the guitar solos on here as they kind of break down where the dancing happening, and then you just get a really nice big finish of the song with some big notes and stuff. So I love it. I love this one a lot. It really, it sounds great to me. So I'm looking forward to seeing if there's any wiki on it, because it made me think, what is I didn't dive into the lyrics too much when he was singing. I got to be honest. I was kind of more taken in the performance. It was really, really awesome. So, but we're going to go ahead and dive and see if there's any kind of wiki information I can pull up on it. So let's go ahead and see 11 o'clock tick tock. Thank you so much for the donation request. This was a dope one to watch today. All right, so we got this one right here, 11 o'clock tick tock by U2, released in 1980, okay, and this is called rock post-punk genre, apparently on here. Songwriters, it looks like everyone from the band, potentially, is who's attributed to this one. It says background. After signing a record deal with Island Records in March 1980, the U2 began making plans to record an album and a single. Nick Stewart was looking for a record producer who would improve the quality of the band's studio recordings without losing the energy of their live performances. And that's purely, I see what he's after there. I was just talking about that. This doesn't sound too polished by corporate heads. So he was looking for a producer when it comes to at least the studio album, that he can capture that live energy, which we just saw there, right? And that would set them apart from so much of the rest, is the way that they perform live. It's really captivating, you know what I mean? He recommended they work with Martin Hannett, who was producing post-punk group Joy Division, U2's favorite band at the time. That's amazing. According to U2 lead vocalist Bono, Stewart thought Hannett would give them the push that they needed. He said of the producer, the man had something that very few producers have. Phil Spector's one, George Martin's another. He was a genius. They called Hannett a perfectionist who stood out from most producers at the time. U2 traveled to England to meet with Hannett, where they observed the recording sessions of Joy Division's single Love Will Tear Us Apart. Wow, we've done that one, and they got to see kind of that take place, is actually wild. So I'm not sure we're going to get a background of that, of kind of what the song was there. It's more telling us about the recording of it, not so much what it was about. All right, I just decided to pull up the lyrics anyway and check it out. It says, "It's cold outside. It gets so hot in here. The boys and girls collide. There's music in my ear." So now, okay, let's keep it going. "I hear the children crying. I know it's time to go. A painted face, and I know we haven't long. We thought that we had the answers. It was the questions we had all wrong." So actually very light on the lyrics. Wow. So the beginning makes me think about like a music club, a music venue right here. You know, it's cold outside, it gets so hot in here, the boys and girls colliding, you listen to music, jamming, rubbing elbows, the music's in my ear. It makes me think about like a music venue when you're in there and it gets hot in there and people are moshing, maybe rubbing elbows, whatever the case. But then, the children's crying, I don't know. This one also kind of threw off the first verse. It makes me think, I don't know what it's about now. A painted face, and I know we haven't long. We thought that we had the answers. It was the questions we had wrong. So I'm not sure what they were getting at with these lyrics. I'd like to know what you guys think about this one, if you've ever tried to dissect it or if it meant something to you at the time. But as far as a musical song, man, it's high energy. It's a fun song. I really loved the performance as well. Really, steps it up as well. And that's what music is really comes down to, is more about the performance of the band rather than what's recorded on the record, right? I think when you get into music, you're dreaming about performing in front of the people. You want to be that performer, I would think. So thank you so much for this. They knocked it out of the park. Hopefully you guys have a great one, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. Peace.